Hello, hello. Happy Sunday. It's Sunday, December the 5th, and it is 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Somewhere, come on into the stream. I have been waiting for you guys. Come on in. Let me come up here to my comments. I'm still setting up everything that I need. And when you get in, just post a comment so that I'll see who's here. Hey, V. Oh, my God, I am here. All right. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to get started in a few moments. It's the holiday time. People are running late, but that's okay as long as they make it in. And we have a special guest today, but you already know that. So how are you doing, V? Hey, Red, I'm here. I'm here too. You got this. All right. There's my sister, Bathsheba Beautiful. Hey, sis, can't stay long. Cooking for mom. Okay, tell mom I said hello. But I'm glad that you dipped in. And we're waiting on our special guest. V says hello at Red December. V says, I'm feeling well and blessed. Good. I just finished watching your Tahiti look. It was really pretty. I like that shade of blue on you. I just like that shade of blue, period. It's so calming and relaxing to look at. V says, hello at Bathsheba Beautiful. Yep, I am so excited for this. Come on in, come on in. Like I say, I'm still setting up. I just got in from church. I'll be camming up shortly. Bathsheba says, hey, Simply You Makeup and Red. How was your birthday, Red December? Yeah, that's right. Red just had a birthday. Red says, hi at Bathsheba Beautiful and at Simply You Makeup. V says, thank you, Michelle. I'm so glad that they added the pictures to the comments so that, you know, you can see what people look like. That is so cool. Red says, please thumbs up the stream. It really helps out. Yes, it does. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cam up. I was trying to get everything I needed right before me. How you all doing? Red says, oh, my birthday was great. Yeah, Red did have a good birthday. She really did. V says, happy birthday at Red December. Yep, it's so many birthdays this month. Okay, I see our special guest backstage. So everybody, welcome. Christina Gourmande. I'm going to add you to the stream, Christina. There she is. Hey.
I'm sorry I was 5 minutes late. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
I couldn't get one of my lights to turn on. So I was having technical difficulties. I was running around like, why won't my light turn on? But I got it.
Okay, your ring light or?
No, well, I have a ring light that turned on and then I have some side lights. And I was like, why? And the side light that shines like right, like on the side of my face here. And I was like, okay. No,
that's what I need. And so I just do the best I can. Until next
but I'm here. I'm here.
Yes, you're here. That's the main thing.
Yes,
And
happy birthday.
So glad to have you. So glad.
Happy birthday.
Let's see. Red has a smiley face.
Okay, so I cannot type comments. I can only comment in the private chat. So I'll just respond to comments by talking.
Okay, you know what you can do too?
What?
Grab your phone or either your iPad.
Oh, I have my phone right here.
Okay, pull up the live. Then that way you can actually read the comments, but you just got to cut your volume down. Yep, you could do it like that. Then you can see everything.
Oh, okay. Hey, Ed, how are you?
You got it?
Yeah.
Almond pancakes and apple bacon. Oh, that sounds so good. V says, hello, Christina. Welcome to Age Graceful.
Thank you.
And Red says, great to see Christina.
It's great to see you too.
I am so happy and so pleased that Christina has agreed so humbly to come and help me kick off my 65th birthday.
Yeah.
And it's all because of Red December. So I must thank Red. Red is a special kind of moderator. And every week she diligently will contact me and say, well, what kind of ideas we're going to have for this coming stream and things like that. And so it was at her suggestion. And I'm like, you know what I say? I don't know if she'll agree to do that. And she was like, and she says, well, I'm going to contact her. And she did. And she came back and told me that you said yes. And that's how it came to be, that you humbly agreed to come over. And I really do appreciate it because it's all about communication and support and your independent brand. And so we want to get your brand out there.
Thank you.
So today we're going to be using that time of year palette.
That time of year palette.
Mine is still in the box. I put it back in after I used it.
Oh.
But I would like to ask you, Christina.
Yes.
How did that time of year come about?
Well, I knew I wanted to do something for winter, and I knew I wanted to do a collaboration with the 3 YouTubers who were on the cover. And I had this palette cover already. And I had several palette covers. I'm sorry, I'm looking at mine now. And I sent it to them and I said, listen, I have this palette cover and I just had the graphic artist make this palette cover and I really want to use it, but I want to know what you guys think about this palette cover. And and Bathsheba, thank you so much. Happy holidays. I'm sorry, I'm reading the comments. And I first messaged each of them separately and said, hey, would you guys be interested? Because the 3 of them are like best friends. And then I messaged each of them, oh, thank you for the website. Thank you. And then I messaged, and then when they all agreed, yes, we'd really like to do this, I messaged each of them. I put a group chat together and I said, okay, so we've all agreed that we like this cover because I have some other palette covers that we could potentially work with, but I really like the snow globe on the front and just the kind of like the wintry concept. So then we started working on the cover story or the color story. And I really let those ladies come up with the I really let those ladies come up with the color story. They came up with it. I did not come up with that. I mean, we went back and forth, you know what I mean? Because we had to agree on it. they had to agree on it, and then I had to make sure that it kind of like fit the brand, and I think it fits the brand perfectly.
It does. It's
It's
a
I just think it's
beautiful palette.
thank you. I agree. I'm so happy with it. And then I told them I really want to put some duochromes in there. You know, they're expensive, but I really want to do that. And they were really excited. So we said, okay, we're gonna put some duochromes in there. So then we went back with the suggestions for the duochromes and what type of duochrome should we put in. And then we had the one color Silver Bells. Let me grab my palette that's not heavily used because mine is
Okay.
heavily used. One is new. So the color, it's so hard to do this on camera. Silver Bells, which is like a foil. And yes, and so then we were like, okay, we're gonna have 3 duochromes and a foil. And so after we picked all the colors, then yeah, it was so nice to get hi Sanaya. And then it was really nice to get YouTube to get some YouTubers involved because I had never done that before. So so then we started coming up with the names. We started arranging it in what order we wanted. Well, I won't say we, they. Okay, they, not we, they. And I mean I was involved too, but I went into Collage Pick. I think it's called Collage Pick, and that's just an app on hello. That's just an app on my phone, and I started arranging the colors, and then I sent them my first arrangement, and then they came back with how they thought the colors should be arranged differently. So then I arranged them differently according to what they liked. And so then we went back and forth with that, and then we had this one final meeting on Instagram in a group chat where we went through and we finalized the names, and they came up with all of the names except for one. There was one shade that I named, and that was
Okay.
Cherry's Jubilee, and all the rest they named.
Oh, okay.
That was Cherry's Jubilee, and I just asked them, "Do you like the name Cherry's Jubilee?" Because I thought that was cute for winter, and
Mm-hmm.
they liked it, you know? So all the rest they named, and some of them had overlapping names and overlapping colors. So um they all chose colors that were overlapping. So there was no it was really really nice because there was no I don't want to call it arguing, but there was no arguing. I mean, you know, you imagine with a group of 4 people that there could be some pushback or there could be, but there was none.
Okay, that's
There was
great
none.
that, they were able to get along. Like I watch a lot of HGTV, and so some
Mhm.
friends sometimes will go in together to flip a property, and then they find out that they kind of disagree and bicker amongst themselves,
Yeah,
and it's not worth their friendship. And
right.
so they say, well, I'll flip my own home, you flip your own home in the future so we can maintain our relationship. But I'm so glad that they were able to work through this and get the
Yeah,
job done. How
yeah.
long did it take?
It took several months. I mean, we started several months before the palette. Hi, Soul Food Queen. Russell, I hope I pronounced that
Mhm.
correctly, Russell's daughter. Um, it took several months, and then it takes a couple of months to oh, did they have a lipstick back in the day called Cherry's Jubilee? Yeah, I think that's such a cute name. It took, I want to say, I will tell you that from the time the factory started making the palettes to the time that they shipped them, it was actually very fast. I was very impressed with how fast they did it and how fast I actually got them. I had them in August.
Okay.
Yeah, so I had them very, very quickly this time, and
Right. That was pretty good because you wanted it done so that you could promote for the winter.
yes. So it
Mhm.
was like, do we wait until November or do we just launch it in October? You know, we weren't going to do it before October. So we just did it towards the end of October. And I mean, I don't really know if that was the right thing to do or not, but it worked out. I mean,
Yep, I think so.
the palette was very well received, and
Mhm.
it's doing really well. People really seem to like it. And yeah, I'm really proud of it. I'm really proud of the 3 ladies that I worked with. They are incredible ladies. I'm really proud of their channels. I'm really proud of them. They're really hard workers, and I'm really happy that we were able to do this together. It was really, really
Yes,
nice.
all three of those ladies are exceptional. You know, they each work a little bit differently in terms of
Yes,
the application and what
yes,
they want as their end game,
yes.
but
I
it's
agree.
so beautiful. So they display the colors so beautifully. So I know that has to make you happy.
It makes
Um,
me so happy and so proud,
yeah,
and I'm also really, really proud that I worked with 3 smaller influencers, 3 smaller YouTubers, not these gigantic, enormous YouTubers, because that's what I feel like my company is about, giving people a chance.
okay,
I
right,
really
exactly,
I
exactly.
really wanna give people who deserve it a chance, so because
Mhm.
people who, give my company a chance, that's what they're doing. It's a small business and, people who are trying out my business are giving a small business a chance, so
Exactly.
and I really appreciate that.
Mhm. And like I say, I love to support small independent businesses whenever I can. My first introduction to your company was through Red December because for a wedding gift, she got me the Spectra palette.
I remember I was so, honored that she did that.
Yeah, and I was so pleased that you personally wrote me a note and sent it with the palette.
Oh, yeah.
So I want to thank you again for that. That was so sweet. I just wish that I had have had it before the wedding, but it all worked out. It worked out.
I tried to write a note with every order, and the only time that I haven't been able to do that, thank you so much. It's so wonderful to hear that, accessorize your life. The only time that I was not able to write a note with every order was when I got, 100 orders in one day when we first launched
Right.
the palette, because, um, I didn't wanna hold up getting the palettes to people, and I still tried at first. I was, writing notes furiously to everybody, and I was like, "Okay, you need to get the orders out. You need
Exactly.
to get the." Thank you, Sanaya, thank you. It's,
Because at the end of the day, business, whether it's large or small, is still business, and people are waiting on their product.
right,
You
and I
know.
couldn't keep people waiting, so I was like, "Do
Mhm.
people care more about a note, or do they care more about getting their palette?" They care more about
Exactly.
getting their palette, but when it's not super, super busy, then I write a note with every order.
Yeah, I really enjoyed using it when my group did the Snow Queen.
Well, that's the look I posted yesterday on my business page of you.
Okay, yeah, I did see that. And
So
thank
everybody in this chat, if you go check out Gourmande Girls Cosmetics, you will see this lovely lady front and center.
yes.
She is on the business page.
Yep, I appreciate
She's
that.
featured. Well, I knew I was going to feature you, but then when I found out that we were going live, I was like, okay, I'm going to hold that look and I'm going to feature it since I know we're going live.
Yep, so that more people who did not get a chance to see the palette in action and actually they can actually see that today because we're both going to create a
Yes.
look.
Yes.
And if you have questions about the palette or a certain shade, then here's the owner. She's right here for the asking.
I am, and I actually match my shirt to the look that I'm going to attempt.
Oh, my girlfriend,
Congratulations.
her daughter is getting ready to have the baby.
Yes,
You were
that's so
supposed to
exciting.
wait till my birthday. That's okay though, long as the baby is healthy. That's the thing.
Michelle,
I'm
when is
so
your actual
happy.
birthday?
The 16th.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
9 days before Christmas.
Oh, I love that. Well,
Yes.
you know what? This baby is going to be a Christmas baby too.
Right, exactly. I consider myself my parents' Christmas gift in 1956.
Absolutely. You are a Christmas blessing.
Yes, yes. So, do you have a plan for today's look, or are you just going to dig in and go for it?
Somebody's asking what the palette looks like, so I'm just showing.
Okay.
All I know is that I'm gonna use the shade Frostbite because I matched my shirt to Frostbite.
Okay.
So I figured I would put the shade Frostbite like in my is that your brow bone? And I did a look on Instagram that was purple. So I thought and then blue underneath. So I thought I would do the reverse today. And
Okay.
blue and purple.
Well, I already knew that I was going to do like a rainbow of shades just so people kind of see what the shades look like. And it is what it is. By the time you pull everything together, it works out, right? It works out.
Yes, it does. And I have to tell you that I was shocked when I found out what your age was, because you look like you're you know, like my age. I mean, I'm 44. I thought you were like 50. So
yeah, you guys are like my children's ages.
Well,
yeah,
I honestly,
I'm the oldest one in the mature beauty sector over here. I'm the oldest one in the groups that I'm in.
But you do not look it.
Oh, thank you.
I was
thank
shocked.
You.
I was honestly shocked.
Yep.
Yeah, Adrian, how are you? Thank you for coming.
Oh, that looks cute.
Yeah, it has these duochromes that are just very special because they shift to,
exactly.
Like I was just looking at it, and to me it looks purple, but on camera it looks kind of gray. It just shifts all the colors. So
the icicle.
Yes.
I really dug down in mine a few times.
I have two. I'm showing the new one, but the one that I use is just, it's
yeah, mine looks the same.
Yeah, it's very well used. It's dug into. So yeah, thank you for such thoughtful questions. I really appreciate your questions.
Hey, Adrian, I'm glad you popped in.
Oh, I am too. Appreciate you.
And B says hello to Adrian.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is that noise? And it's snowing or raining or something outside because I hear it against the windows. I'm like, what is that? Okay, so we're going to get started with our looks.
Yes, I am digging into my makeup bag now. Oh my gosh, my allergies are just kind of bothering me today. I don't know why. Excuse me.
And I'm going to apologize now. I know I'm not going to catch all the comments because I would have to continuously put on my glasses. I do have my phone here. So I'm going to fire it up and see if I can like at least do like this to catch some comments. But let me first go to
I probably won't catch them all either. I'm going to try.
Okay, there we go. Nope, I would have to put my glasses on, I think.
Yeah, I've got to take.
Oh, I could do this. I said I was going to bring it up here. Okay. Hey, Red's Random Videos. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Makeup Mom and Son. Hey, Sanaya. Hey, Ruby. Did I say hello to Sandra? Who else came in while we were talking?
I was supposed to tell Riri that we were live, and I forgot. So maybe I should go do that real quick.
Okay. Hey, Lucille. I just wanted to say everybody's name. And I'm going to also say hello to Felicia and Belinda if you're listening, because I don't know if they know how to go. At the top, it says live chat. If you guys want to see the chat and actually type in something, right up under the title, it says live chat. If you don't know how to do that, I have a couple of girlfriends that don't know how to do that.
Oh, yeah. It took me a while to figure that out.
I'm just putting on some drops to kind of keep my skin calm.
Okay. So this is not my hair. This is a wig, and it's kind of driving me crazy.
Oh, yeah, I was going to ask you about that today, too. I love wigs as well.
Yes.
And I have on one
Oh.
that I've had for a year. So
Oh, it's
my
lasted.
husband
That's
had
nice.
bought me a new one for my birthday. It just came like a half hour ago.
Very nice.
So I can't wait to see if I like it or not. I've already sent back 3. And to go in to try on wigs, which is not a problem. They wanted to see like my vaccination card and things like
Oh,
that.
yeah. Yeah.
So that can be a hassle.
Adrienne, I can't wait to see your videos.
Hey, Laura. I at least want to speak to people if I catch their names.
Absolutely.
Yep. So next question.
Yes, ma'am.
How and what made you want to start a cosmetics company?
Well, I will tell you, I always wanted to have my own business all my life. I went to business school, and they don't really, I don't think, prepare you for starting a business in business school. They more prepare you for working for other people in business school, I kind of think. But, you know, but I actually got extremely, extremely ill, and I could not work anymore in a regular office environment. I had been working first at an insurance agency. I do have a YouTube channel, Sanaya. It's just Christina Gourmande, and it just like my name here. And I've only loaded like 4 or 5 videos, but I'm planning on loading a video with this palette this week. And I'm trying to start putting out more content. Thank you for asking. And if you have a channel, I will subscribe. Everyone here who has a channel, I will subscribe to your channels, by the way, when we are finished with this. I will go back and watch this chat and subscribe to everyone's channels. So I had to have a bunch of surgeries, and I was bedridden for a long time. And while I was bedridden and could not work, I decided that I would just start researching because makeup is basically one of my favorite things.
Okay.
So I decided that I would start researching how can I possibly do this. And I have to tell you that it was very difficult to figure out. But and when I first started doing it, the products were not. Oh, thank you for subscribing, and I will subscribe to you as well. The palette is $39.99 with free shipping, or you can use. I have a code XTINA for 10% off, but you have to spend $39.99 to get free shipping. So if you add like a glitter or something to your order, then you'll get more for your money, if that makes any sense. And that's because of the duochromes. The duochromes were expensive to put in there.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
They're beautiful, but they are costly.
They are costly, but I'm so happy we have them in there because they like transform any look so quickly. And I'm going to use probably the shade Icicle in my look today. So I started researching, and what I figured out was that nobody would. Oh, thank you for linking my channel, Red.
Thank you, Red.
You're so sweet. So what I figured out was that nobody would work with me. And so my very first product was liquid lipsticks, and I found a memorized by watching others do makeup. Oh, Deb, hi. So Debutante is one of the three ladies whose name is on the front of this palette.
Hey,
Okay,
Deb.
so we were just talking about how we created this palette, and I was gushing about the three of you. And she's one of the ones who named the shades, who chose the beautiful shades in this palette. And yeah, and I was telling everyone how proud I am of you. So my very first product was liquid lipstick, and I found somebody on here in Austin, Texas, where I live, a guy who owns a label company, and he printed out the labels for me, and I had to literally label those first liquid lipsticks that I ordered myself, because no factory would do it for me. Nobody would work with me. So that was my first experience.
Well, how many did you want initially? I mean, is
I
it a
ordered
certain
1,000.
amount?
I ordered 1,000. They should have done it.
1,000? Wow.
And that's enough. I mean, that's enough that they should do it for you, but I could not figure it out. Anyway, I figured things out now. I figured it out, but at that time, I didn't know what I was doing, and I also did not have anyone to ask. I did not have like, now I'm friends with the owner of Nomad Cosmetics and the owner of some other makeup companies. So, you know, if I have questions, we help each other basically. But back then, I didn't know anybody. So I didn't have an Instagram. I was just starting. Like, my first experience with Instagram was when I opened my business and started an Instagram. My personal Instagram came later. So
okay. So you have both a personal and a business Instagram?
yes, but back then I didn't. I just had a business. And I kind of used it as both, and then I realized that's not really very professional and I shouldn't do that. So I stopped doing that. But anyway, I started because I got really sick and I couldn't work and I needed something to do basically.
Okay.
You know, I was like, well, I
So
can't just
it was more like a hobby that you wanted to see come to fruition.
Yes.
Okay. And what year was that in?
2017.
Okay, so not very long ago.
No. And then I was sick for the first 2 years that I was doing it. So I like the first 2 years I was having surgeries and I was, you know, yeah, just pretty sick.
Now with those lip shades, did you come up with the colors for the lip shades yourself, or did you have an influence for those shades?
No, I pretty much came up with them. I just found colors that I thought people would like, and they did. I mean, they did pretty well. They sold pretty well, and they sold out. I mean, they did really well. They smelled kind of like vanilla.
Okay.
Yeah, they were nice.
Yep. Sanaya, I know that this is probably interesting to her. She just opened up her own independent business and she's selling lip glosses and cologne. I'm waiting for an order from her now.
Very nice.
Yep. So
well, I'll check out your business, Sanaya.
Yep. So Sanaya, you see how she started with lip glosses just like you, and now look at her.
Yeah, it was a lot of work, but it was worth it. And I mean, I still have a long way to go, but you have to start somewhere.
Yep, you do. So was the Spectra your first palette or second palette?
Spectra was my third curated palette. So I had the Sugar Shop palette, and then I had the exquisite palette. Well, no, I've had some smaller palettes. Like I had a palette called Vivacious, which is I can grab it, but I'll have to get up. And it's very, very colorful. Ooh, I'm getting this brow stuff in my
So
fake
you
hair.
came up with the colors, of course, for all of those palettes.
Yeah.
The original, the first ones.
The Spectre palette was like my third bigger palette, I would say. I had a smaller palette called Love Christina because I write Love Christina on all the notes.
Okay, yep, that's on my note.
Yeah, of all my orders. And I made that palette when my dog Foxy passed away. And I had paw prints and I had hearts on the cover. So I made that for Foxy. And I was not in a good place when I made that palette. I was not doing well.
Okay.
Oh, Deb's asking, can we link Sanaya so I can check her out, please? Can we link Sanaya's business?
Yeah, Red, can you do that for me, please? I don't know if I think V knows how to link the businesses. V, if you could help Red out a little bit with that.
That'd be great if we could do that. And then when I'm watching the playback, I can go check her out as well.
And it's also going to be in the description box of this live because it's already there. I just copy and paste it as I go. So it's already there, just in case.
Okay,
great. You guys have a difficult time linking it.
So I do have the Sugar Shop palette close by, so I can show that one.
Okay.
So this is the Sugar Shop palette, which is kind of a cutesy, and then it has like a sunset. Ooh, on the inside, it has like a sunset story.
Okay. Yeah.
So this one was very popular. I don't have that many of this one left.
Okay, that's pretty. I see that for like spring, summer.
Yep. It does very well during the spring and summertime. So I will not be restocking that one once it's sold out because I'm moving on to the next thing. But
okay, how much is that palette? How much is that one?
$30.
Okay. All right.
But you can use
your prices are competitive, you know, to a lot of the other brands.
Yeah, like the other indie makeup brands. And you can use my code, which is XTINA, for a discount. Or, oh, Deb sent you a super sticker.
Oh, thank you. I don't have on my glasses. Thank you, Deb, so much.
And Deb actually also has a code. Deb's code is Debutante. So anybody who wants 10% off.
Hey, Penny.
Hi, Penny.
Thank you for coming in. I appreciate that. Yep. So Sugar Shop, that sounds like such a cute name.
So that was like my very first curated palette at the company.
Okay.
Before that, I had some palettes that were kind of like Morphe palettes that just said 35H or whatever on them.
Okay.
That was how I really first started.
Okay.
And
so right now you're running your business primarily out of your home, right?
Yes. And if it gets, I mean, it's really starting to take up the whole entire house. My house is small and it's taking up the whole house. And my husband is French and he is not here right now. He's in France.
Okay.
And we're on the final step of getting him his visa, which has been very difficult during COVID. So when he gets here, I really don't know how that's going to work with him, you know, and all this inventory.
Exactly.
In this small little house. We'll make it work.
Well, I'm sure that you guys will work it out.
We will.
Some type of way. Anything that you want to do, you know, in life,
Of course.
we
We
find
will
ways to
figure
work
it
it out.
We will figure it out one way or another. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out what brushes I'm going to use.
That's what I was doing too when I dropped one.
Oh, I hate it when that happens. Absolutely.
So you guys are seeing the type of thing that I go through when I record my looks. It
Me
doesn't
too.
run smooth like how you see it in the video.
Same here.
I have some new brushes that came yesterday.
Oh, nice.
The Rephr brushes.
Oh, yeah.
With the goat hair.
Yes, I've been wanting
that
to
was
try that.
a birthday gift to myself that Julia from Accessorize Your Life encouraged me to get.
I've heard those are really nice. I have this set of Luxie brushes here that I might try. I don't know.
Oh, and I also got the Msq brushes. I forgot about these, but I want to do a video. These MSQs, they were also recommended by Monique from Monique's Makeup. And so you get a whole set of just eye brushes from Amazon, and they were only like $13.
I love that.
She swears by them.
I might have to try those.
Yep. I can't wait to try them to see how they perform.
Well, I am going to go ahead and get started. So I'm just using fuzzy socks to start. It's just a very light.
How come I dipped into the same thing?
Because great minds think alike. That's why.
Yep, I just want to set this concealer.
Yep, because that's what it's perfect for.
I dipped into the same thing.
Because great minds, my friend.
That is too funny.
It is.
Yep. So on to, for a moment, the wigs, because I know that you wanted to add wigs, I believe, to your line.
Me?
Yeah. Did you say something about that?
No, I just am wearing a wig. I probably will not add them. One thing I was considering adding, well, two things I was considering adding. Okay, a bunch of things I'm considering adding. So I was thinking of adding some jewelry. I never told anybody that. I was thinking of adding some small little jewelry pieces that are that are
get me in trouble.
Oh, somebody wrote virtual hug in Persian. I think it was either Arabic or Persian. That's nice.
Oh,
thank you.
Welcome to the stream.
I think shukran means, oh no, does that mean thank you or does that mean hello? I don't remember. I know like 2 words in Arabic. Anyway, yes, I have some understated, they're like understated pieces, but also some hoops, not too dissimilar to the ones you're wearing, some cute little necklaces and things that I really want to add.
Okay.
I myself like them. Okay. So I'm thinking just because I like them does not mean other people will like them. That's always a challenge for me. Like, just because you like it doesn't mean other people want it. You cannot just make things for yourself. You have to make things for other people, you know? So, maybe I can show you what I'm thinking of stocking.
Oh, okay. That'd be perfect.
Yeah, that'd be fun. And then, what else was I thinking? The wigs, I just am afraid to get into.
Okay.
I don't know why. Just because I'm afraid people will try them on and they won't fit right, and then it's like, okay, I'll have a lot of returns.
Yeah, you have to have a very strong return policy
I agree.
because a lot of my units I get from Amazon because at the end of the day, I'm sorry, all wigs shed,
Yes, they do.
all wigs tangle.
Yes.
And I refuse, like it's a shop around the corner from me. If I wanted to, I can go buy here and put it in the layaway.
Right.
And you can buy hair that might be $1,000, $2,000, but then you have to get somebody to make the wig for you,
Right.
or either get it sewed into your hair, on top
Yes.
of braids. And I like to
Yes.
be able at the end of the night to do this, take it right off and let my
Yeah.
head breathe. I did wear sew-ins for quite a few years when I was working because it was
Uh-huh.
convenient.
Okay.
And um and so I thought one day, I can't remember whose live stream it was, but I thought I had heard you mention uh something about wigs and that you
Oh,
were
I'm always talking about
considering.
wigs, girl.
You always talking about
Oh,
wigs.
yeah.
Yeah, for some reason I guess I must have thought that you were going to add it to your line.
I might have said something. Who knows?
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
we'll be looking out for jewelry if
Yeah, I
you
was thinking about that.
mm-hmm.
And then I was thinking about some liquid multichrome eyeshadows. Yeah, those are very easy to apply. It's hard to make a mistake with those. And I found a manufacturer, so I was thinking of doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, right now it's just that my husband's his visa is so expensive that it is not easy for me to just go spend money on inventory. I'm kind of having to slow myself down. So, yeah, I'm
I
looking.
didn't even know you had to pay for them.
Oh, yeah. And you have to pay a lawyer. You have to pay a lawyer to do it, and it's super expensive. So, I'm just trying to hang on and hang in there.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to try this Luxie brush here. See how it does.
That's a huge brush. I like brushes with long handles too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a new Luxie set. I forgot about that. I got a brand new Luxie set, but those pink ones I used for my granddaughter's look. So I said, well, these are your brushes if you ever want another look. So I don't touch those.
Yeah.
But I have a gold Luxie set.
This is a tapered blending. The thing is I want to use something a little bit fluffier and then use the tapered blending for the, what's this? A Morphe E22. So I'm going to use the tapered blending for the blue. I'm going to use the E22 for the shade
I'm
Joy.
using a combination of uh Smashbox and Farrah brushes. I like
Mhm.
Farrah brushes.
I haven't tried them, but I know the brand. Well, I'm like going back and forth on what brush to use here, but
Yeah, but Christina was talking about Cherry's Jubilee, so I'm applying that to my outer V area.
looks beautiful. You have very nice bone structure. I meant to tell you, sometimes I want to call you Heather because you remind me of Heather Locklear. Heather Lock,
Me?
yes, she has this beautiful bone structure.
Uh-huh.
Your bone structure, like your cheekbones, remind me of Heather Locklear.
Oh, wow. I would have never thought that that would have came out, Heather
All the
Lockley.
time,
I
all the
think I
time.
think she is so beautiful.
She is beautiful, and I swear to you, you remind me of her.
Yep, my high cheekbones are from my Indian heritage in my family because we have Sioux Indian on my mom's side.
Okay.
And so my mom had high cheekbones too.
What's interesting is on my grandfather was indigenous Mexican, and my grandmother was also Mexican on my mom's side, and people have no idea because of how I look. People don't know because how I look, and I speak fluent Spanish. But again, people are surprised because I'm so light. But I also, my grandfather had high cheekbones, and I just didn't inherit them. I got double cheeks.
Wow, isn't that something?
Yeah. Yeah. My brother is
my grandson, he's part Hispanic, his mom, you know.
Yeah.
So but my grandson, he more looks like a light-skinned African American. You can't really see that he has Hispanic heritage in him.
Oh, your mother's side lives in France. My husband is in southwest France. Unfortunately, I wish he was here, but he'll be here soon.
It is so difficult for me to get my left eye shape to match my right.
Me too. I just have a hard time doing my non-dominant side.
Well, I guess it'll come together later.
It will.
And then another thing too about aging is that on my lid, I have several lines or creases. So if the brush falls into those creases, it kind of knocks my shape out, you know.
I'm starting to get those too. I mean, it's just aging is just such an annoyance.
It is, but my channel is all about not giving up, you know.
I
If
agree.
you like makeup and you like beauty, just take your time, you know, and then you don't have to wear a lot. You can really basically put one shadow on or two.
Yeah.
Don't just stop wearing makeup because, you know, you're getting older. My girlfriend had a long talk with me last night about that. I was like, I don't know. I'll be 65 in a couple of weeks. I say, I don't know how much longer I can deal with like the lines on my eyes and trying to create looks. And she was like, no, you got to keep going. You got to keep going because you got to teach us what to do.
My mom is 73 and she still does.
Okay.
She even uses this palette all the time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. My mom has beautiful high cheekbones, I will say. I did not get those, but my mom.
Yeah, you'll have to post a picture of her on your business page so we can see her makeup.
I will. My mom is so cute.
Okay, I'm going to stop what I'm doing for a moment and put on my glasses and read my comments just for a quick minute in case someone else came in, I should say. I don't want to miss anybody. Oh, Mr. G, my husband. Hello, everyone. Hey, baby. Hi, how are you? And the person that wrote in Persian, hello, love you.
So sweet.
I appreciate it. And again, debutante for the super sticker. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Yep. So I know you guys have been watching my advent calendar faithfully, but I just wanted to mention that For the 7th and the 8th, I'm going to open 2 boxes in one day because on the 8th is the all white party. I'm going to be putting up a reminder later on about the all white party, and that video is due on the 8th, Wednesday the 8th. And whatever you do normally on your channel, do it in white.
Oh, I need to do mine.
My 65th birthday. Yep. Do that for me, please. And we post at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay.
You can add 2 accent colors to your all white. I am going to allow that, but I just can't wait to see what people do. Yep. Oh, this can't stay up there flipping and flapping around. Okay, the next shade that I want to get out. This pink is calling my name. Okay, so the next shade that I'm going to dip into is called Joy.
I used Joy also.
Did you?
I sure did. I sure did.
Ah.
Too funny.
And both Cherries Jubilee and Joy are matte shades.
Yes. But I did not use Cherries Jubilee, so we're not complete twins.
Okay. I just love the, pigmentation of these shadows. They go on exactly as they are in the palette.
They do.
Oh, I thought you were frozen for a moment, Christina.
Oh, I don't think so.
Okay.
I am very happy with them also. Ooh.
So, what are your thoughts on your next palette?
It is done. It is on the way. So I will give you it is. So I will tell you that Doodles by the Bunny designed it. So if you go check out Doodles by the Bunny on Instagram, she designed it, and she is a very talented graphic artist. She just released a palette with Milan Rowe, and Adrian is saying link Stardust, please, by the way. She is I mean, some of the big brands like Urban Decay actually follow her. So I'm really excited that she designed this palette. She was pretty expensive to work with. So I hope it's worth it. But it is for Valentine's Day.
That's what I was thinking.
Yep.
That's what I was thinking.
It's for Valentine's Day. So I think I'm going to put it up. I'm going to have it this week. And I think I'm going to have it up on around February 1st or so, ahead of Valentine's Day. And I will be very excited. Very, very excited to show them. And it's
all right.
A Valentine's Day theme. So it's totally different from this one. It's totally different from this one. As it should be.
You're not going to promote it until February. So people won't have a chance to actually get it and use it for Valentine's Day.
Well, I could launch it January 15th. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think I should have the photos done by like January 10th is what I asked the photographer to do.
Okay. I mean, like if it's all done, and the theme is for Valentine's Day, I think that'd be perfect for the ladies to see it and grab it.
Yeah, and
and use it.
I mean, I think it came out really, really pretty. I'm really happy with it personally. The worst thing is if you know, make something and then you don't end up being you're not happy with it, but I am very happy with it. So,
Okay. Well, that's great. Wow. I guess you have to continuously think of new products to keep the line, or the brand going,
you do. I mean, you have to think of stuff and you have to think of stuff way far in advance. Like if I want to do something for Halloween, I have to start, "Hey Riri, so this is Riri, the Beautifully Honest Beauty.
Hey,
Brutally Honest
Riri.
Beauty is one of the other ladies whose name is on the cover of this palette. One of the other ladies who curated the palette that we're using today.
Yep,
So,
they are some
I was gonna say,
wonderful ladies.
yes,
I saw you
if I want to do
decorating your
something,
tree, Riri, and your decorations. I had to take my tree down.
oh, why?
I didn't have but one set of lights that worked. So I had my
Oh,
son take it down, and I went to the at-home store and got another one,
oh.
a pre-lit one.
I like the pre-lit ones because I'm a little lazy when it comes to that stuff.
Well, I was just doing tradition,
Yeah,
um, I'm used to, or I come from a period that there were no items that were pre-lit. You had to put lights
right,
on everything.
right.
So it's just in me traditionally to put lights on the tree.
Well, that makes sense.
And but I got frustrated and I'm like, no, I'm done with lights. Let's go and pick out a pre-lit. So I got a pretty nice one, 7.5 feet tall.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. But
That's
it's not too wide. It's like the perfect width for me to, get around it and put my ornaments on.
yeah.
And it's a flock tree. So I got like clear iridescent bulbs. I mean ornaments,
Mm-hmm.
white ornaments, and silver ornaments. And then of course, since I'm extra, I got a few with bling on them.
Love that.
And I got some ribbon, but I only have 3 spools. So that's going to be focused like right in the front of the tree. I'm not going to take the ribbon all the way towards the back,
Yeah.
just in the front.
My brother's wife actually put up 2 trees in their house. I was kind of cracking up.
I used to do that, like
Yeah.
one in the basement and one, in the living room when the grandkids were younger.
Yeah.
Everybody is taller than me now, so those days are done. But as long as I have a tree, just for the nostalgia of it,
Yeah.
it's a tradition that the tree was put up in my parents' home either on my birthday or right around my birthday. It was like
That's so
the
special.
activity.
Oh, nice. Yeah, my brother's like, I don't know why we need 2 trees. I was like, it's not about needing. Okay. Yeah, that looks beautiful on Michelle.
Yep, and that small amount of Cherries Jubilee, I'm just running the brush right on top of the Joy and blending out those ragged edges, and making it look like it flows together.
It looks gorgeous.
Thank you.
I'm cleaning an old brush to see if it'll work out for me. An old ColourPop brush. Now I'm starting to think maybe I want to use the shade Silver Bells.
I looked at that.
I think because my look is so cold.
Okay. I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe Feels or Twinkling Lights. Let me swatch them both again. They both are so pretty.
Yeah. The Feels swatch is more green. Twinkling Lights is more. Oops, there's.
Yeah, you're right.
Twinkling Lights is more pinkish, and the Feels is more greenish.
Okay. Yep, I'll probably go with the Twinkling Lights.
Yeah. I think that sounds good.
Oh yeah, I can definitely see the green in that the Feels.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have 3 shades on my lid, or on my eye, I should say. The Fuzzy Socks, Cherries Jubilee, and Joy.
It's beautiful.
And so let me clean my fingers off first where I swatch things. I hope that everybody is having a joyous holiday season, having fun shopping, either for yourself, your family, or small children. I'm in charge of the Christmas party at church.
Aw.
That's next Saturday. But I also have to cook chili. They like my chili.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to have like soups and salads. And we got gingerbread houses. So we're going to decorate gingerbread houses, decorate 2 trees, and decorate cookies, and maybe play some games.
Well, that sounds really fun.
And then everybody has to purchase a gift that's like $5, unisex gift, and we're just going to have like a random gift exchange. Okay, so now I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to go into Twinkling Lights. And I want to go on top of my lid space right here with the Twinkling Lights. Just a little, just to let people know it's the holidays and make this look pop. Oh, I know what I wanted to ask you when you get down to that step. How do you guys make those pouty lips? I think that makes your lips look so good. You do it. Debutante does it. The pouty lips.
I'll just do it on camera and show you.
Okay.
I'll just show you.
My lips are small, especially the top one.
Mine are pretty thin too. I mean, mine are not. You see, mine are not very big. I just overline them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll show you.
All right. Can you guys see what I've done so far?
I can. It looks beautiful.
I need more light. So that's something I'm going to work on after the holiday. I don't know, I don't know if I need box lights or
I have a really hard time with lighting.
and then it's no sun today. It's winter time, so
Yeah.
that doesn't help either. If it was summer and sun was coming through, it'd be totally different. Totally. And it's a live stream, so I can't like take close-ups and add it to the end, but maybe what I usually do is roll the video if possible and then try to take like clips, but maybe I could take a picture of myself and add it to the make it part of the thumbnail after I'm done
Yeah.
so you can see a little bit better.
Yeah.
It's like I go through the back door for a lot of things I do when it comes to editing.
Editing is so hard.
It takes a lot of time.
It does.
Okay, so now I'm going to put a little bit of liner. I'm using e.l.f. liquid liner. I love it.
I need to try it.
Those felt tip pens,
Yeah.
they get stuck in my fine lines. And with this, I can continuously like tug it and pull it instead of
Oh,
getting stuck. I have more control over this.
I definitely need to try that.
And I'm using my 20 times mirror magnification
Yeah.
so I can get it on here straight. And and this is another thing too, I can always do this right side pretty well, but when it comes to the left side crossing over,
Me too. Same. I can't
I
ever
get it done, but I know it's not the same. I know.
I'm the same. Can't get the line straight. Do you know what? I made a mistake. Oh well, I'm just gonna leave it.
What you do?
I meant to put Snow Angel and then put Silver Bells on top. And I just
Well, if I just made a mistake at the same time, a little bit of that liner got on my eyelash.
yeah.
So I'm gonna take a brow gel and wipe my eyelash off while it's still damp. Need something on here. Piece of hair. Yep. So you guys get to see what really happens. Okay, I got it. Because I definitely don't want it to like roll down in my eye either. Who is that? Maybe it's snow or rain I hear. I thought I heard either my husband or my son. Yep, in a video, this part right here that I'm struggling with, you guys would not see.
Deb's saying we're making her want to play in her palette.
Play in it, girl.
Yes. And she sent you another $2 super chat.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that so much.
She's so sweet.
Thank you, Deb.
Well, in order to correct my error, I'm going to try to go on top with Icicle and see what happens. Go on top with Icicle or go on top with Twinkling Lights?
I'm trying to think, what video did we just do? I think it was the Beauty Over 40. I did not like it. And I wiped the whole thing off and started all over.
Yeah, like I'm really irritated with myself right now, to be totally honest. Oh, well, it'll come together.
Yeah, it'll come together. It always does. And then by the time you get your complexion done, get your lashes on, your lip done, it's all good.
I feel like this look is very sci-fi, what I did.
Well, you're showing them the shades, so.
Yeah. I am.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it. I thought I was going to be very unhappy with it, but it's turning out better than. Aw, thank you, Riri. Riri said she thinks we both look beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
We love you, Riri.
I wish I could still see. I remember I used to could see all the way, like 2 or 3 miles. I could thread needles. You know, I used to sew.
Yeah.
But I don't have that vision anymore.
It's my vision is going too, but I'll tell you what's gone for me is my hearing. I have hearing aids and I have to go get them adjusted because I am just so far gone with my hearing.
Mr. G, I'm gonna have to take him to the ear doctor too.
Yeah. I'm like
you can't hear.
I'm like my father and he's 73. I just cannot hear. My vision's not good either though.
Okay, let me look in this mirror because it's kind of hard to tell when I pull it back.
Oh, Simply You Makeup says, Michelle, you can take the message on your screen down. Thanks. It says, hello, yo, Adrian on your screen still.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know how you take it down.
I have to go back up and find that one. And I know there it is. Whoa. Okay. Thank you.
Here we go.
So you guys can see better.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Thank you, Christina.
Yes, ma'am.
And V.
Michelle, thank you for having me today. This is so much fun.
I appreciate you coming. I could not imagine, especially how things are now, because I typically celebrate my birthday with my girlfriends from work.
Uh-huh.
We go out to dinner, and that's our time to kind of get together. So this is like a girlfriend get together in a different type of way, virtually and safer. So I just look at it like that, and I appreciate you helping me kick off my 65th birthday. I wouldn't have had it any other way.
I wouldn't either. It is fun. Thank you, Michelle. New Orleans Gardener. Hi.
Hey, Linda.
Linda. Hi, Linda.
How are you? I think this is the closest I'm gonna get these this liner.
That liner looks good. That liner looks good.
Elf, $3.
I need to get that.
Yep, $3.
I need to get me some. I need to get
and
me
I
some.
have an extra one because I went to Ulta. I just went to Ulta to get one thing.
Yeah.
And I have a bunch of things in here.
Yes, red is a good friend.
Including a new elf liner. I'm like, why not? But I think the elf liner I just threw in this bag because I had a coupon from Kohl's. If you have Kohl's in your city,
yeah, we do.
I had returned something to Amazon, so they give you a $5 coupon. So I'm like, okay, what am I going to get? So at Kohl's, this is $4.99, but like CVS and Walmart, you can get it for $3. Wow. Even at Ulta is $3. Kohl's is too high for me.
Riri says Ulta's a trap. Don't do it. Don't we know it?
Yep. Yep, I went for a new sponge.
And that's what you came out with?
Yep, I got the sponge. I wanted like a bigger, fluffier sponge.
Yeah.
So this is a RT sponge. I forgot I'm splitting the screen. I have to stay on my own side.
Nice nails, by the way.
Huh?
Nice nails, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I'm learning how to apply my own gel polish.
Oh, wow.
So I've been doing it for a couple of months.
Yeah.
And I did my own nails. Previous to that, I was doing like press-ons. Well, first I had acrylic, which I wore for years.
Yeah.
And when you get older, your nail beds get thinner as well. So the acrylic messed up my nail beds.
Oh gosh.
So I started using the press-ons.
Right.
That made it even worse. And the person who has the most beautiful nails that is here right now is Red December.
I have noticed her nails. I have seen.
Yep, those are her own nails. She has beautiful nails. Okay, so now, before I forget, let me do my mascara. Then that can be dry before I put my lashes on.
And I want to give Red December a shout out because she rescues animals and she took in her mother's dog as well because I rescue dogs and I support several animal rescues and I try to give money when I can, when my sales are good, to various animal rescues. The one here in Austin that I support is called Lizzie's Hospice, and they rescue elderly dogs. I have a 13-year-old. He's almost 14 years old. Labrador mix, Lab Chow Chow mix, and then my dog Daisy was severely, severely abused. She's a Rottweiler bully mix, and I just wanted to say a little something about her because she's such a good person.
She
She's
is.
She's such a good person. She's such a good friend to Michelle, but she's a
Yes.
good friend to me too. I mean, we were emailing back and forth after she ordered Michelle, who I keep wanting to call Heather because she looks like Heather Locklear to me. Her bone structure looks like Heather Locklear. I'm sorry, it does, and because she looks so young like Heather Locklear. But anyway, I swear to you, half the time when we're on lives and stuff, when you're on my live, I want to say, "Oh yeah, Heather," but because Red December, we were emailing back and forth about our dogs after she ordered the Spectra palette for Michelle, and yeah, I just wanted to give a shout out because she was the one who set this up today.
Yes, and I appreciate
She's
everything
really
Red
kind
does so much.
She's a
All my
sweetheart.
moderators, but I say extra Red, she just kind of like goes like the extra mile
Yes,
to help, keep me on track.
really
And I
beautiful
appreciate
human
it.
being. A beautiful human being.
Yep, I want the best for her.
I do too. She says virtual hug. And by the way, Michelle, are you anywhere nearabouts Detroit?
Right in the middle of it.
Because the person Bree who started Wednesday Cosmetics, I helped her
Mhm.
start Wednesday Cosmetics because
Mhm.
I help people. I'm hoping I can go see her sometime like next year, and then hopefully we could meet.
That sounds good because when I got my palette, I'm like, this came from around the corner. She's
Yeah,
like 20 minutes from me.
yeah, she's right there.
Yeah.
I'm like, all three of us need to get together. The two of you ladies are in Michigan, and I'm in Austin, but it's honestly not that far. It's not a very long flight
Yeah.
from Austin to Michigan.
That would be perfect. Like I was telling Red, there's a group of us that visit each other's channels and have been doing so for a long time.
Yeah,
And I would love, hopefully, after this virus thing is
yeah,
contained, to
yeah.
have like a meet and greet and do like,
We
say,
need to set
maybe
that
get
up.
a block of rooms at a
Yes,
casino hotel,
yes,
just live it up.
yes. Let's do that.
Yep.
And Deb has to come, and Riri has to come,
Yeah.
and
Bathsheba has to come.
yes, girl.
Sandra has to come. V has to come. Julia has to come.
Adrian just said she doesn't live far, that she's in East Point.
Get out of here. Okay. Well, straight up 8 Mile.
So I actually visited Detroit for work when I lived in Los Angeles, and I'm trying to remember where exactly I stayed, but she says she's the Lone Ranger. Riri says she's the Lone Ranger in North Carolina. Well, I'm in
Wow.
Texas. I'm in Texas.
Yep. My nephew lives in North Carolina,
So Riri's not
like
the Lone
around the
Ranger.
Charlotte area. But yeah, East Point is right up the street. And then, like I say, Bree is up the freeway. Not
So thank you for supporting a local Michigan business as well.
Mhm.
That's really beautiful that she lives so close to you.
Right. Okay, so I'm gonna do just a little bit of moisturizer because I already have on like a serum and a snail moisturizer.
Your skin is so pretty. I'm sure you get that all the time, but
Oh, thank you.
you have such beautiful skin.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I hope Mr. G knows. He has a
Oh, he does. He had me cracking up the other day. He came in the house and you know how Google will show you a picture from like a year ago or 2 years ago. And he
Yes.
said a picture of me popped up and he was like, yeah, that's my baby.
She's
So,
aging in reverse.
yep, he's proud. And he
Good.
helps me so much. I swear I have the best husband that a
I'm so
girl could have.
I feel like I do too. I have such a good husband. We're lucky.
Yep, we are.
And I did not have a good husband before. I was married before and I was not married to a good person. So I feel very, very lucky that that is no longer the case.
Yeah. Well, anytime you find a person that treats you right, then you treat them right back. You don't misuse people.
Ma'am.
And it's like
Yes, ma'am.
teamwork, you know.
Yes, ma'am. Find you one, please. Well, if you want somebody who's French, my husband has plenty of nice friends, but
Okay,
they're
before
all
I put on my foundation, I'm gonna look at my comments a little bit.
that sounds good.
I got my mascara on. I actually could put on. No, I'll do my mascara first, then I'll do my lashes. Okay, so hello at Monique's Beautiful Life Over 50. Welcome to the stream. Roussel, I am so happy to see you because it's been a long time since you were able to get here. Yep, East Point is not far, Adrian. Yep, we're going to have a casino hookup. I don't know if Red's Random Videos is still here. She's in Michigan as well. And her birthday was the other day as well. I want to say it's her birthday and Red's birthday the same day, Red's Random Video. So happy birthday to her.
Yes.
Daughter took her to a beautiful restaurant that I have never heard of in Royal Oak, Michigan. Like Detroit gets a bad rep sometimes, but Detroit has changed and it's so much to do in the Detroit area. You can't find any other better homes in the entire United States than in Detroit. We have sections of Detroit, Indian Village, the Rosedale Park area where we have all of these historic, beautiful homes, and people are coming, they're purchasing them,
Yeah.
fixing them up, and the communities are actually changing for the better. And then we have all the casino hotels. We have 3 in Detroit, Greektown, Motor City, and MGM. And then we can cross the bridge. I can be in Canada in 15 minutes.
Yeah, I liked Detroit when I was there. I mean, I was there for work. And Red, yes, my husband does like dogs. He loves animals too. He has 2 cats who his parents are going to take when he moves here because he doesn't think that they can make the trip, you know. And he loves my dogs. Daisy is afraid of men, but she tolerates him. So I'm hoping we can, get her to where she can love him and not just tolerate him like she does now.
I'm using 2 shades of Morphe Fluidity. I'm really hurt because the shade that I normally wear is out of stock.
Oh,
The shade that they said next would match me is too red. So what I did is I put the one that was too red on against my skin and then took a little bit of the one that matches better, and I kind of blended it on top. It worked out the other day when I recorded the advent calendar. So we'll see how it does today.
All right, and I'm just going to use Shape Tape and some powder. I think some powder foundation.
Yep, I'm like, this stuff is orange. But by the time I finished everything, it worked out.
It's one of those trust the process things.
And instead of mixing it together, I'm just doing what I did the other day. I'm not going to put too much of it up under my eye because my concealer is going to go there.
Yep.
But I love the finish on this foundation. Once you get finished blending it down, it comes out so pretty.
Your skin always looks flawless.
I don't know. I should have showed you this right here in the area. I got a couple of like red bumps there, but it just comes from, the makeup. That's why you have to keep your skin clean and use
I
your
get those
serums.
too, but that's normal.
Yep. Okay, so I got it on. Now let me tap this one in. Like, I know I'm not going crazy. Yep, I'm gonna calm it down, guys. I'm not gonna look like a carrot.
You're so funny.
And I forgot to look at the time.
It is 3:38 here, so I guess it's 4:38 there.
Okay. Can I calm this down? Sometimes I go a little bit over, but I try not to keep the folks past 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'll
try to hurry.
If possible. Sometimes we go over, but it's up to the individual. Of course, I would like for you to stay until we're done, but if you have to go, I totally understand. I appreciate you coming in, period, to support me and help me, start kicking off my birthday.
Yes.
The 65th. Hey.
Hey.
So, Christina.
Yes, ma'am.
Where do you see yourself and your company in 10 years from now?
I hope in 10 years that we will be a big indie brand, but I hope that we are still an indie brand. So what I mean by that,
just larger.
Yes. What I mean by that is it would be nice to be like glam light. So, you know, glam light is well known, but I still consider them to be an indie brand. I have thought about trying to make a bid to get into a store like Ulta, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if I'll do it or if I should just continue on as things are. Ulta takes 50%.
Are you serious? I didn't know that much.
Yes, they do. Ulta takes 50%. I am in some small stores here in Austin, and they take 50%, which is fine. But
like boutiques in Austin, or
yeah, some like makeup, some boutiques that sell makeup here, and people do buy. Like, in other words, that time of year palette has actually been selling at these small stores, so it's nice because it gets these YouTubers, Debutante, Brutally Honest Beauty, and Adventures of Xenia. It gets their names out here in Austin via these stores, so people are seeing their names, and I love that. You know, when they walk in the store, they're picking up the palette and they're seeing these girls' names on the palette, and I love that.
Right, exactly.
But what I see in 10 years is I would like to have my website be more professional. I mean, I don't think my website is unprofessional, but I would just like for it to be more of a like glam light. You know what I mean? My website is more of a smaller indie brands website right now because I've done everything myself, you know. So, and I see in 10 years maybe that we have some employees, that it's not just me and, you know, my husband. There are a couple of, you know, that we have some employees, and that maybe I have some maybe I have a couple of bigger influencers who are willing to work with us by then. Or but the main thing that I see in 10 years is that we still champion small influencers. That's what I see for us in 10 years, and that we're still going, you know.
That's what you really want.
Yeah,
longevity, you know, and people automatically knowing your brand, the name of it.
Yeah, that we're still going and that we're still in business, and hopefully that we have some additional brand recognition and brand identity. You know, that people know who we are.
Right.
Those are the main things I want for us.
And I'm sure that COVID has had a big influence in you having the ability to like get out, you know.
It has.
Like, say for instance, have singles of different shades that are in the palette, have t-shirts, you know, well, try just these few shades, you know, for $5 a piece, you know. Take a t-shirt with you so you'll know the brand. Here's my card. You know.
I was having events at the, like, for example, South by Southwest happens. Thank you, Riri. Riri says it will happen, will it, and believe in it. Thank you. And stay out of Ulta and bring more traffic to your website. Yeah, I agree. Actually, I agree with that. And Makeup Mom and Son says the looks are coming out nice. Thank you. I agree that Ulta's probably not the best idea. I mean, I could try for Ipsy or something. I don't know. I mean, I've been in some other beauty boxes. It does help with brand identity. It helps people know your brand. How many customers does it get you? I really am not sure. You know, I put on too much blush. That was a lot of blush. Anyway, so yeah. So we will see. But the main thing is that we're still going.
That's right.
Yes.
That's what you want overall.
Yes. That's what we want. And I do believe that it will happen because my sales this year were like 3 times what they were last year. So, I mean, they were way higher this year.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe I can open up a small store on my own. Yeah, that would be much better. You know, it would be much better if I just did something on my own.
Well, drop my phone. I can't do that.
Ulta.
Now, okay, like overhead. You know, because you're at your home now. So like overhead, it's not costing you a lot because you're at your home, right? Or is there more expense than what we know it could be?
It is surprising how expensive it is, even though people don't realize it, because the cost of the graphic design, the cost of the mail supplies, like the cost of things like tape, things like bubble wrap, things like printer ink, things that people don't think about. You know what I mean?
Right.
People don't, hi Jill Style. Things that people don't necessarily think about and take into account that actually do cost money. And you know, I do free shipping at $40. I used to do free shipping at I think $35, and I had to stop because it was costing me too much money. And then things like, you know, I give you a discount and you get 10% off if you use my code. And then some influencers might get paid a percentage if somebody uses their code. So then paying an influencer a percentage, you know. So there's lots of behind the scenes costs that people don't know about or don't think about, which they shouldn't have to think about it. I mean, the customer, all I want the customer to think about really is their pleasant experience with the business. You know what I mean? But we're just talking about it because we're here on the chat talking about it. So, yeah. So, you know, each box costs $1. You know, every time I mail someone a box, the box costs me $1, you know, and the bubble wrap costs me however much it costs me. And I use a lot of bubble wrap because I do not want my stuff to break.
Right. That's a horrible thing to get a palette and it's broken.
It's terrible. And I have to tell you that all of these palettes that I shipped hundreds. Yeah, Riri's saying she tries to explain to people with her sales, shipping and supplies are crazy high. When I ship 2 pallets to somebody, it costs me $10 to ship 2 pallets. Not including the supplies, just to ship the 2 pallets, it's between $8.50 and $10. So if I give someone free shipping at $40 and that's 2 pallets, it's $10 to ship those 2 pallets. So it gets expensive, you know. But yeah, as far as rent and stuff goes, I'm doing it out of my home right now. If we get big enough and I have to rent out an office, then, or, you know, a space, then that'll change. But for the moment, that's what I'm doing. So running a business does become very expensive, and then you have to have computers, you have to have a printer, you have to have, you know, the different things that you have to have. Things that I did think about, but that I didn't necessarily think long and hard about, or I didn't, I don't know how to say it. I didn't like sit there and calculate it out the way that one should. I guess.
Like hidden types of things that, oh, I didn't think about that.
Or like I didn't think about it hard enough. You know? Yeah.
Yep, I can imagine.
Oh, thank you. Simply You Makeup said, Christina, let us all promote your website more and that will help your web traffic. Thank you. And if there's anything I can do for anybody here, I will, because I try to be the most supportive that I possibly can.
And I agree. She has been very supportive.
I try my hardest.
And
Oh,
I
and
just
then,
think it'd be nice to one day say, well, I knew her when.
no, I still know her.
Yes.
Hey, Clara, how are you? My friend Clara is here. Oh, and there is something else that I'm coming out with, and that's a lipstick collaboration with Clara. You were asking what's
Oh,
coming.
really?
Yeah, I've been looking at bullet lipsticks. I've been looking at bullet lipsticks, and she and I are going to do a collaboration. Um, my regular my do I have one here that I can show you? Where are they? I know I have one here somewhere. They're sold out basically, and I need to make some new bullet lipsticks. So she and I are doing that together. She says she's so excited. I'm so excited too. I've just got to send
That's
her some.
cool.
I've found a couple different types of packaging that I need to send you actually, Clara. So I will do that. And then yes, she's Simply You Makeup. I says I used to run 3 businesses with my sister. It was not easy, but her website traffic was what brought in the money. Yes, it's definitely not easy. I would say it is. It has gotten really difficult, especially with COVID. It's really difficult, and but I mean, I do have a lot of supportive people. You know, like the everyone here on this chat is very supportive, and that has been just a huge help. And I was the one who wanted to do this. I wanted to try it out, so I tried it out. Yeah, I'm so excited to do a lipstick collaboration with somebody who loves lipsticks this much. Well,
And
Sanaya,
you have some lashes on your website too, right?
I do. I'm going to use one style of lashes here today, but it's not the style that sells as much. Sanaya, if you want to do a giveaway with me or something, let me know. I mean, my business is not humongous, but I have come a long way from when I started. So let me know how we can connect. So these are the style Daisy, and I will tell you something. These are clear band. Everything on my website is vegan, but these are clear band lashes. So these ones do not feel. When you put them on, you can't really feel them.
Oh,
As,
wow.
yeah, as opposed to the strip lashes, which you can feel when you put them on because they have like the black band, you know, the heavier band. So these ones are super wispy. Yeah, Sanaya, let me know. We can help promote each other. I am My motto is community over competition. So, yeah,
That sounds good.
there's plenty of room for everybody. And Michelle has introduced me to lots of nice people. I'm very grateful.
Yep. And because of Red, I met you, and the list goes on. Deb. Well, I already knew about Adventures of Xenia, but I didn't
Yes.
know
So
Deb.
many nice people. Riri said, "My motto: helping others doesn't diminish one's own success." I would agree with that.
And a lot of people sadly don't know that.
It's true. A lot of people don't know that. It's really sad. What's the harm in helping people? My goodness.
Yep, they don't know
So
that.
nice to help people.
V and I talk about that a lot,
Yeah.
um, even on YouTube, like in terms of support. Um,
So important.
you'll see a person and then they're gone. And like, what happened?
Yeah. I don't get that.
Or either there's judgment of a person. I don't like that. I don't tolerate that.
I don't either.
I'm not a professional.
Yeah,
And,
I'm not either.
I'm not a professional. I don't claim to be one. And, like for the folks who would like to do makeup, but they don't want to get out there because they're afraid of somebody, saying something about them or judging how they apply makeup. That's not right. Everybody's not the same.
Somebody came on my channel and told me one of my looks was hideous, actually. Somebody said this look is hideous. And I just wanted to say, were you not loved as a child? Everyone else was so nice to me.
That's horrible, because my saying is everybody's
really
face is an empty canvas. You're the artist, and whatever you create is fine with me.
And she doesn't have any videos, she's just a troll. But, I just wanted to say somebody must have been so mean to you that you would go. Everyone else was like, really, really nice about the look. But people were telling me I look like a Barbie doll. And I was just like, this girl is so miserable. You know what I mean? That she wants to be so mean to somebody. That's so sad. Whatever. I just deleted the comment. I didn't.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. Because I'm not going to go back and forth with you about how I look. I look like my parents.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I almost pinned her comment to say, look, everyone, at how miserable.
Oh, and embarrass them.
Yeah, and then I thought, don't stoop to her level.
Yeah, you
Red, I met Xenia through, I want to say through Debutante is how I met her, or through Riri. I met all of these ladies through Riri. Riri was the first one who took a chance on my brand, the Brutally Honest Beauty, and I believe that I met Riri through Kelsey Alfred. Riri, I think, yeah, I blocked her. I blocked her, Ruby. I blocked that meanie. Thank you for the feedback. I should have just said thank you for the feedback. Yeah, I just am here to be nice to people and lift people up, whatever. Right. But Red was asking, how did I meet Xenia? Because that's how she found me, was through the Spectre palette. And I originally contacted Kelsey Alfred, who is a YouTuber who has like 50,000 subscribers or something. And this was back when I thought I needed, yes. So back when I thought that I needed big YouTubers or bigger YouTubers to promote my business, I emailed Kelsey because Kelsey was having some health problems and I was having some health problems. So I emailed Kelsey and I said, Kelsey, my name's Christina. I own a small indie makeup brand. I have a lot of health problems. And I was wondering if you would be willing to let me send you some PR. I watched all your videos, and the video where you talk about your health problems, it really touched me. Your positivity it's helping me during a time in my life when I'm having a really hard time right now. I understand if you can't help me.
That was good.
Yeah, I just said, I understand if you can't help me. I know you probably get tons of emails. If I hear back from you, I really appreciate it. But either way, your channel has really touched me. And she wrote me back and she said, I can't respond to everybody, but your email really touched my heart. Here's my address. And now I have her phone number, and now she and I chat and text and stuff. But Riri and I both commented on one of her videos, and then Riri bought some stuff from my company, and then Riri and I just became like best friends, and then that's how I met. And then Deb Giton is saying Riri introduced me to your brand, and then Christina was commenting on my Instagram for like 2 years before I finally tried her brand history. So yeah,
The dropsies today.
so I met everyone through Riri, and it was because I emailed Kelsey and asked her if she would help me because I was in a miserable place.
Okay.
And having such a hard time, and Kelsey was receptive. So yeah, I got lucky. I got lucky that Riri.
Everything in life is in divine order.
Yes. So I'm going to use another shameless plug for my business. I'm going to use the Bold and Brilliant highlighter palette. A lot of you on here have it. And I'm going to use Moonstone, I think, because this look is so cold and icy.
I have my phone on silent, but messages keep, vibrating through. I'll just have to check them later. Now is not the time.
You are popular. God's divine order. Yes. We were meant to be in each other's lives. And Kelsey actually went through some hard times too. And she recently just got a new job. Thank goodness, because she really needed a job. She had lost her last job and needed another job, and she just found one. So I'm very happy for her.
I'm using your Cherries Jubilee as my blush.
Nice. Ooh, it looks good on you too. Oh, thank you, Clara. Clara says she likes the highlighter palette. Oh, it is popping today. Okay. Yeah, Cherries Jubilee looks really good on you as blush. I'm loving your eye look. Sorry, I'm like looking close so I can see it. It looks really good.
I want to see it with my lashes. That's what I'm going to do next, the lashes. I'm just bumping the blush down a little bit.
Kelsey's channel's name is Kelsey Alfred. It's just Kelsey Alfred, just like that. Okay, if I can find here we go. And those lashes, here they are. Oh, thank you, Sanaya. Love Riri because she is real, and it makes you feel that you should love your body and yourself for who you are. I absolutely agree 100%. She does that, and I love Riri as well. I love everybody who's here today. Those of you who I don't know yet, I can't wait to get to know you. Thirsty. Yes, all the love. It's beautiful. Okay, I gotta find some scissors so that I can trim these lashes. Where are my scissors? Or I might just have to put on the lashes as is and not trim them if I can't find my scissors. Here they are. Ooh, looking good.
I'm trying to get there.
Look gorgeous. No, girl, you're there.
Gotta do those lashes. Put those lashes to top. Pop, 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 pop.
Aw, thank you for saving this live stream and you're that time of year. So one thing I haven't figured out how to do because I'm technically very challenged. Nice to meet you too, Roselle. When I'm done, I will go subscribe to your channel. Oh, you did? Oh, I just got your, thank you. Jill Style just ordered the clear band lashes. Thank you.
Oh, that's sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet.
I got an order from this live. Thank you, Michelle. Jill, thank you so much.
That's awesome.
It is. Thank you. I appreciate you. And the styles Daisy and Foxy are named after two of my puppies. One is in heaven and one is still here with me. I have a tendency to name things after people who I love. Hugs and blessings to you, Jill. I appreciate you so much.
Trying to get a little bit closer so you guys can see this eye. Let me see. The right eye, I think, is a better shape.
They both look really good.
Okay, and the lashes. I really wanted some like what I used when I got married, but it's the same brand, I Envy. But this is not the I Envy Luxe. I love the I Envy Luxe. This is just the regular. And I think I got these off of Amazon actually in the middle of COVID instead of going to the beauty supply because I still needed to do videos.
Yeah.
So I think these 3D ones were like 2 packs for
nice.
$7.
Yeah.
Which was not bad.
No, those are pretty. Thank you, Adrian. I like how versatile this palette ended up being.
Mm-hmm.
You can do a lot of different, you know, you can do cold like me, you can do warm like what Michelle did.
And I'm not done. I just gotta wait. While my glue is setting up on my lashes, I'm going to use one more little bit of, was it the fills I use?
Oh,
Or do I want to use this one? I haven't decided. I'll probably stick with the fills.
Tough decisions.
No, not the fills. Twinkling lights.
Oh, right. It was twinkling lights that you used.
I was about to mess up for real. I'm going to use that for my highlighter. So on the lashes, before I take them out, you do definitely, from lashes that you get from the store.
Yeah.
You have a inside and an outside. The outside is longer and it has a flare to it.
Mm-hmm.
And the inside is short, so it doesn't irritate your inner eye corner there.
That's what we need.
But the 25 milliliter lashes that I wear, sometimes you can't tell the difference on those. You just have to center them and pray for the best. So let me get some glue on here. And let that set up and get tacky.
How long do you usually wait for them to get tacky? Like 20 seconds?
It depends on like how much glue I put on there. Sometimes a little bit longer than that because I put more glue on the ends.
Right.
Because that's the part. Okay, that should be enough right there.
Sometimes I put them on and the glue's not totally tacky, and then I have...
They slide around.
Yes.
Nope, you gotta wait.
I know it.
And some people put the glue on them and set them down somewhere and then come back to them. But I'm always afraid my glue will stick to whatever I set them on.
Yeah, I don't have good luck doing that. I don't have the best of luck doing that. Okay.
And then I have a little fan too that I keep up here. That I use sometimes to dry down my setting spray or to help make this tacky.
Deb says she always puts hers on right away, living life on the edge. I love it. Too cute.
I have to have tacky because then you don't have to worry about it. It's like, okay, I'm there.
Right. Right.
And I definitely like to use my 20 times magnification mirror just because of my vision.
Yeah. Those of you who know that I have these dogs, can you believe they haven't been barking? They have been quiet this whole time. Usually they're... Rah, rah, rah. I guess because it's
good. They gave you some peace today.
I'm shocked.
Okay, right side is on.
Lash, what's the trick to it? I don't know. I'm always messing up my bottom lash too.
You put on bottom lashes?
You know what? I sometimes cut up top lashes and put them on the bottom.
Okay. I've seen that and I'm like, that might be a little bit extreme for me just because of my age.
I did it at Halloween, okay, if that tells you anything.
Okay. But a lot of people do like cut up. All it is just flipping this over and putting it at the bottom.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
But they just cut, small sections of it and put down here.
Michelle, you look so glamorous.
Oh, thank you.
Gorgeous.
I had no idea what I was going to do. The only thing I knew is I was going to wear a red dress because
I love it.
I need to finish filming, opening up those Christmas boxes. And here's another reminder for anybody who wants to join, because anybody who has Google can have a YouTube channel. On Wednesday the 8th at 7 p.m., there's an open collaboration for the All White Party, which is in celebration of my 65th birthday. So whatever you normally do on your channel or whatever you normally like to do, even if it's making a pot of mashed potatoes because they're white, you can do that and post it and tell me happy birthday. How about that? I will be posting a reminder a little bit later. Let me look at the time. I want to get this lash on so I can tell everybody good night, because I don't want to hold people up. The only thing I don't have on, I think I want to use this Nars Lippy and this Msq lip liner.
Well, instead of me putting on my other lash, do you want me to do my lips real quick?
Yeah, show me how to make the pouty lip.
Okay.
Please.
Let me do that real fast.
Because I think that is so cute, and I want to do that for like Valentine's Day.
Yeah. the little Valentine lip. Okay, let me take a lippy. Okay, so here is what you do. You just, I'm just going to do it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then what I start to do is I start to bring it up, okay? So I didn't line my lips. I'm just using, how do I get this? Liquid lipstick, okay? And what you do is you bring it up just on your Cupid's bow. So you're keeping the edges like kind of in the lines, if that makes sense. And you're only overlining the top part. Oh, what I just put on my lips, Clara, it's actually from Gourmande Girls. I'll have to look and see if we left. I think it might be sold out, but I'll look. It's FS43 is the shade number. So I just So I'm keeping within the edges, okay, right there, but I'm bringing it up on my Cupid's bow.
Okay.
And that's basically how I do it.
And
see,
you can go. I tried to do it, and I was bringing it up over here too, and I'm like, nah, that's not right.
Because then I used to do that too, and then you just start to look like you have a clown mouth. You know what I mean? Then I just look like a clown, and then I do overline a little bit on the bottom. So what I do is I stay in the edges, and then I just bring it down a little bit
in the center,
and that's it. So you're really just going up on the center, only on the top and the bottom. So you just overline the center and leave the rest in the lines. Okay. And then you can look like you have lip volume without going and getting fillers or whatever.
Right. Let me pop this on right quick before it dries up totally.
Okay.
Got it on my fingertip. Success, success, making it tacky. Yep, if you wait till that bad boy is tacky, it's not going to slide around. But you don't want it so tacky that it just dries up on you. You want to give it a good little while.
Yes.
Okay, let me do a little bit of highlighter. I'm going to go back into Twinkling Lights.
Thank you, Riri. Riri said beautiful, and I believe she's talking about both of us.
Thank you so much. Bam. Bam.
Look
bam,
at that. Bam. Woo! That is stunning. Hi, Trish, the natural.
This is a good palette, ladies, for New Year's.
I agree.
And Christmas. For the holidays. It's that time of year.
It is that time of year.
Oh. Now, this is another saying that I hear all the time.
Yeah. What's that?
Women my age shouldn't wear highlighter.
Are you kidding me?
Women my age shouldn't wear highlighter. Women my age shouldn't wear matte foundation like what I have on today. How do you feel about that?
I think that that's a load of nonsense. I think women of all ages should wear highlighter. I mean, my lord, your bone structure is so beautiful that it should be accentuated in any way possible so that we can all see it the best possible.
Oh,
My gosh, I cannot
well,
imagine.
thank
Look at
you.
that. Look at that.
Keep snagging my bracelet on my dress. Okay,
Adrienne,
let's see.
Adrienne, do what I just showed on camera. Just keep just you guys, you can get on lashes and you can make your lips look fuller. These ladies are saying they don't know how to make their lips fuller or put on lashes, and I'm telling them they definitely can. Yeah, I can't imagine
Well, you
why
can rewatch this
anyone.
video and see how we did it, until you get it. Just keep rewatching certain parts. Don't try to do the whole entire look in one day. Just practice on the
Yeah.
parts that you need the most.
Yeah, I mean, I showed how to do. I think my lips look pretty natural. I mean, I don't think I look like a clown. Yeah, Michelle has beautiful cheekbones. And the
Oh,
highlighter just accentuates them. It just makes her look, makeup just makes us look, I don't even want to say more beautiful. It just accentuates our natural
it
beauty.
accentuates you.
We do not need makeup. We wear it because we love it, not because we need it. We don't need it. We just love it.
Yep, I could be running around the house with like some yoga pants and t-shirts, what I usually wear, a bonnet on my head, and then I'll tell my husband, I'll be like, I'll be back in a few hours. I'm going to transform, and he'll just laugh.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that we need it. It's just that we love it. Deb says she'll be wearing glitter when she's 90. I will be too.
Okay, so my lip, and let me get my glasses so I can tell you the names of
it enhances
products.
Exactly.
This is a lingerie push-up by NYX, and it's actually one that plumps. It burns a little bit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And this is in the shade After Hours, which is kind of like a brown shade, more neutral. I got quite a bit left. I've had this for a while. This was a good product to buy. And then I have a Nars Lip Color in the shade. What is this shade? Pouty Lips. I can't pronounce it. Pourtoujous. It's a French name. That's
pour toujours, forever.
Yes, it. Okay.
Forever. Pour toujours, forever.
Well, I'm glad I pronounced it enough where you can get what I was saying.
Yeah.
Okay, you just said it with the full accent. Okay.
I know a little French because of my husband.
Right, and you said that.
Enough to get by.
So what does that mean?
It means forever. It means forever. Pour toujours means for always. It means for always. Thank you, Rosal.
Wow.
I think I'm completely done.
I am too.
Yeah.
I was going to try to do a pouty lip. I won't do
the
it
pouty
today.
lip. Do it. Why not? You can do it with the lip liner. You can just go up a little bit with the lip liner.
I don't want to go up too much. And then try to stay in the lines. I don't think mine is going to be as...
Well, if you don't want to do it on camera, you can always practice off camera. I've been doing it for a long time.
Yep. Now, see, that's something I'm going to have to practice. So now I'm going to put on my Nars.
I've been doing it for
It's kind of
years.
like a nudish brown too.
Oh, it's pretty.
A pinky brown.
Thank you, Clara. Thank you, Deb. Everyone's saying we look beautiful. Everyone's so sweet.
Well, Christina, I want to say thank you for coming over to my channel and giving me this once in a lifetime experience. I really appreciate it. Thank you to Red December for setting everything up. And thank you to all of you who came to actually view the live stream. And thank you to all of you who will watch the replay. Any last thoughts or anything you want to say, Christina? I'm sorry.
I want to say thank you. I just said thank you so much, and I want to say thank you to everybody who came here and hung out with us today. We had a lot of people here with us, so thank you all so much, and thank you for supporting small businesses. Even if it's not my small business, that doesn't matter. Just thank you for supporting small businesses. And to those of you who I spoke with about the possibility who also have small businesses, and I spoke with you and that you were commenting about us maybe supporting each other, doing a giveaway or whatever it is, you can find me on Instagram at either Gourmande Girls Cosmetics or Xtina Gourmande Girl on Instagram. But Michelle can tell you how to find me. Sanaya, Michelle can tell you how to find me. So you can find me on Instagram and I'll make sure I follow you. So just find me there, send me a message, and I'll make sure I subscribe to your YouTube channels. Thank you so much for your support. And this was really fun.
Yep. And if you've missed it, all of Christina's information has been in my description box area for probably the last 6 weeks.
I noticed that. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it.
Sanaya's business is there.
Oh, okay. Okay, perfect.
Max from Infinity 7 LLC. She does hair. She likes to color units. And
I saw that WENZDAE Cosmetics is in your... I saw WENZDAE Cosmetics is there.
Yes, WENZDAE Cosmetics is there. Colors Couture is there. Sandra.
Okay.
She's there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I saw her.
V is there. She does t-shirts. I can't forget that. Sorry, V. V does t-shirts. So her information is in my description box. Well, if you have like a family reunion coming up, or if you just want something for yourself.
Oh, okay.
And she made me a t-shirt. And I can't wait to sport it. And it says beauty over 65.
Oh, nice.
So I'll be wearing that in a video somewhere around my birthday. Yeah, but I just appreciate everybody coming and supporting me. You all have a safe and happy holiday.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You look absolutely gorgeous.
You too. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye, you guys.
Yep, I'm going to read all the comments after because I got to set up for monetization and all of that as soon as the live is over before I forget.
Yes. Thank you, everyone, so much. Love you.
Bye. Love you all. Okay. Night, night.